that for back. Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Gonna have to rethink my thread color though, because I was thinking wisteria. It could still work.
Pretty good.
It's good. And then that's the binding. Somebody's on. Can you jump on? Got a monkey spot ironing.
Hey, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Louise. Yeah, it's hot and humid for sure. Hey, Flea, how are you doing? Carol, welcome to the show.
Welcome. We're finishing this tonight. Can't help myself. If I see a thread, I have to pull on it.
You're liable to unravel the universe, though. You remember to be careful.
That'll be okay. We'll build a new one.
Hey, Beverly, how are you doing?
Hi, Beverly. There's lots of little threads on this.
Hey, Janet, how are you?
Welcome. Can we do our sound check? Do we have somebody on Facebook and YouTube?
I think so. Let's get a sound check for YouTube and Facebook.
I gotta say, this has turned out really cute.
Facebook is good. Ruth
Great.
said I have half of the quilting done on this pattern as a table runner.
Nice.
Ruth said YouTube is good.
Cool. Shall we get started?
Yeah, Joan, who are we?
We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, Quilt Sampler, and Joan Sews. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltsampler.com, and joansews.com. And we do this every Tuesday from 6 to 6:30-ish Central Time. So tonight we are finishing up our pumpkin. I did some homework so we could see it completely finished. I've got my borders already cut out, and I have one row left to piece and attach, so let's get started.
YouTube is good. The comments seem a little delayed.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It's taking a minute.
Let's go over here. It's not our internet, is it?
Oh no.
Okay.
It says the sound is good. So.
Go together really, really quick, so let's just get started. I did most of the piecing today because it would take too long to do in just one show. Just lining up my seams here. Trying to keep all my pumpkins going the right way. So far, so good. I haven't sewed any together wrong.
Hey Debbie, welcome to the show.
We'll be going back and forth to the iron a little bit. This is a free pattern. I believe it was Moda, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's a Moda pattern. And it is on Quilters HQ for you to download. We will be going back and forth to the iron tonight because this is gonna.
Hey Lana, welcome to the show.
Hi, Lana. Oops, this stuff's falling. Last piece, and then we're gonna go iron these. Okay, let's head over to the iron. So when I did these, I pressed them all towards the pumpkin. So, and the way I did it was I just stretched a little bit, pulled a little bit, and then pressed that seam over. And then I'm going to flip it over and iron the whole thing.
Hey Karen, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Karen.
Hey Penny, welcome to the show. Hey Cindy, welcome to the show. Working on this pattern. Doing the sew along for the pumpkins. I think it's called Autumn.
Autumnal? It's kind of an odd name.
Autumnal quilt. Autumnal quilts.
So I'm just going to give it a quick press.
Hard to say that fast, isn't it?
It's always a challenge for me not to iron, but to actually just press and leave my iron sitting there for a second.
You can download the kit, you can download the pattern on the link that I provided.
We do have fabric for kits for these too.
And I posted a link for the kit as well.
Okay, so there's our row. Let's attach our very last row to our, and then we'll work on the borders. Yep. Nope. Like that.
Patsy Wilkerson, how are you tonight? Teresa, welcome to the show. Beverly said she's not really working on anything right now. She's got a sewing slump. How many sewing slumps have you been through? Sewing slumps every now and then?
Too many to count. Okay. Can everybody see without all the bulk of this quilt in the way? Just lining up my first seam. nesting my seams here. I'm using my little curved aisle so I don't run over my fingers. Let's straighten up that. There we go. Am I sewing this? Yep, I'm sewing it on the right side. I just had this thought that maybe I was sewing it to the top.
It's a great way to stay cool in the basement sewing room.
Yep.
It's pretty hot.
It is pretty hot.
Pretty hot.
I went out this morning and it was already hot.
Hey Janice, how are you tonight? Welcome to the show. Sewing this autumnal.
Autumnal. If you have the 6-inch cube, you can make the stars in this quilt with the 6-inch cube.
Oh, Patsy's in a sewing slump too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we need a project for next week anyway.
That summer thing.
You know what I do when I'm in those sewing slumps and I don't know what to do and I don't know what to make is I go dig out all of my UFOs. And sometimes, I'm not saying I finish them, but sometimes I make progress on them. Okay, last row is complete. Let's go over to the iron and press this flat. Oops, sorry.
Bruce said it won't be really far off before we're complaining about how cold it is.
Oh, I can do the cold easier than the heat. You can always add clothes. You can only take off so many before you get arrested. And I don't like being hot. This is not my favorite.
I don't mind.
Woohoo! One top done, almost.
Carol said next week's good for sewing, too hot to be outside.
No doubt.
Patsy says she's got plenty to do, just don't want to do it. Have a t-shirt quilt hanging over my head.
What do you guys think? I think it's super cute. What do you guys think?
It's coming out really nice.
Okay, so, orders. This is one of those, do as I say, not as I do. And you could do it if you want. So here's a survey for you. When I do borders, I don't cut them, I just attach them. This one gets a white one, and then it gets a dark brown border. And so, when I'm doing borders, fold this over and trim it. I don't always measure. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't. If you do them the way that I do, make sure you find your joining seam and make sure it's facing up. And the reason I don't do measure them is because I know my machine very, very well. And I have my presser foot pressure set just right. So the risk of not measuring your borders is having a quilt that doesn't lay flat. So your seams kind of go wonky or wavy. or they end up smaller. Oops, sorry about that. Smaller than your quilt. So here's your question. Do you measure your borders, or do you just attach them the way I'm doing it here?
Teresa had to jump off for a minute. She had to run out and print the pattern because she really likes it.
I think it's cute.
We do have kits available as well, so...
In these colors.
In those colors.
The pattern shows it in plaid, but I might have to move y'all a little bit further away. The key thing to doing this is to make sure you're not pulling on either your quilt or your border fabric. So see how stretchy my block is? So I'm just kind of laying it out flat. You can give them both a stretch together and then attach. But always let that fabric relax before you send it through your sewing machine. So I'm trying to think about what I'm doing as I'm going through, and I'm giving them a little bit of a tug. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of a tug and then letting it relax together. And I'm actually, both layers is what I'm pulling a little bit. Now, if you have a quilt on a bias, don't tug on it at all, because that could be bad. And now that I'm down here at the end, I'm just going to flip it over, lay it flat, and then I'm going to trim it. Just even with my edge of my quilt. I want to take my doohickey, press that seam just a little bit towards the outside, and rotate. Again, I'm going to check and make sure that I have my seam facing up. And start on the next side. And if anybody's curious how many this was 8 strips. You will have leftovers. While we're all watching me sew, why don't you give some thought to what you'd like to see next? Because we're going to finish this one tonight. I've already picked out my backing fabric. Again, I'm going to flip it over.
So which fabric line is this?
This is Lori Holt. I don't know the fabric line. We have several of her fabric lines in the store, so I don't know which one it is. Okay, let's rotate and do this all again.
Rotate.
Checking for my seam. Let's flip it over. How many of you have sewed your binding or your border on and had a seam facing the wrong way? Because I have. It's no fun. And we are playing bobbin chicken, just throwing that out there. Can y'all see me giving it the little bit of a tug? So once I get my hand like this, I'm not pulling on any of the fabrics. I'm just letting the machine pull it through. I'm just guiding it.
Ruth was saying maybe something with the holidays or Christmas.
Okay.
Waiting on some other ideas to come in.
Okay, last side, and y'all just let me run out of bobbin. Hang on, earthquake. I'm going to pull a bobbin out. All that sewing for nothing. And I do use paper-sided pre-wound bobbins on this machine. This is actually, I think it's an 80 weight bobbin thread. It makes it super easy when I have to seam rip. All right, Act 2. Okay.
Bruce said, I hate that.
I hate that too. Close to my end here, I'm going to cut this really long thread. And do it again. Telemarketer? Maybe somebody was calling you to tell you I was out of bobbin thread.
That is highly possible. calling you.
Okay, here we go again. We got it this time. Gonna flip it over. And trim. It's live, folks. Anything can happen.
I'm sure that was it.
Somebody calling to let me know I'm out of bobbin.
Right.
I appreciate it. It could be a little faster, though.
Yeah, right? Supposed to be predictive.
Well, I knew I was playing bobbin chicken. I thought I had longer to go, though.
Sometimes you can tell by the sound of the machine.
Yeah, you can. I tend to sew pretty fast, so it gets...
Batsy said it's amazing how much better it sews with full bobbin.
Isn't it?
You have July's thread color of the month.
Yep, it's pretty.
A giveaway.
And a giveaway.
Something different this time.
You know. Okay, let's take this over the ironing board, press this, and then we're going to attach our second border the same way. I said 8, I actually ended up with a little bit more than what I needed, so save that for later, we'll use it. And I'm not doing a really heavy press on this, just a really light once over, because we're going to do it again.
The white just goes really well with that, doesn't it?
It does. Now, if you know your machine really well, and you have your presser foot pressure set properly, you can use the same method and not measure. But if you're unsure, measure your borders.
Hey Loretta, how are you?
Hi, Loretta. Welcome.
Watching you from Miami, Oklahoma. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Okay, let's go finish it off with the last border. Okay. Oops, sorry. Little earthquakes there when I tapped the... And then this is our border fabric, and I'm just looking for an end of it. Specifically the end that I trimmed. Okay. Here we go again, except this time with full bobbin. I do like the pre-wounds that I use. We don't sell them in the store because they won't work in most of your home sewing machines. But if you have like a Juki TL, we do have some pre-wounds that will work very well in your machine. Okay, I am going to pile this up here because I'm kind of twisted a little bit down here and I keep rolling over it with my chair. Does that happen to you? Now I did cut 8 strips for this one as well, this border. So we will have a little bit of extra.
Said she got 7 stars and 7 pumpkins, so we'll finish 2 rows. 1-inch border.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Making the lap size wall hangers. Linda, welcome to the show.
Okay. With this one, I am going to use my ruler to cut. And I am lining up this bottom edge down here. And close your rotary cutter. Let's press this little edge a little bit and spin it and do the same thing. So what did everybody say about whether or not they measure their borders or not?
I don't know that anybody's commented on that specifically.
Interesting. Mom's the word on that one, huh?
Robert.
Okay, this is the shoulder side. So if you don't want to answer about whether or not you measure your borders, how about if you sew fast or slow? You can obviously see that I like to sew fast. I have my machine set for 1800 stitches per minute, and that is mostly because of the bobbin weight. This one will sew all the way up to 2500, but I would have to do a heavier bobbin. So let's trim this one. And I really like using pre-wound bobbins. I don't much care for winding them. I only do it if I have to. You know, like if I'm doing binding, I have to match the thread. Being careful not to cut my quilt top. 2 down, 2 to go. Oops. Sorry about that.
Hello? Hi.
Okay. This has got a lot of bulk for not being such a very big quilt. But I think it'll be a fun decoration for the holidays. hang over the back of your sofa. How many of you do use quilts to decorate your home for the holidays? Okay, last trim. And last side. And then we'll go over to the iron, press all this out, I'll hold it up, and I'll show you the backing that I picked out. Okay. It's such a good feeling to finish something, isn't it? Don't you agree? I have so many projects in different states of completion that, you know, it wouldn't take me a lot of effort. And if you're in that slump, nothing motivates you like finishing something. So find one of those projects that's really close to being finished, and then just finish it. Because I have quilts that are waiting for binding, I have quilts that are waiting to be quilted. I have quilts that all they need is a border. So find something, I call them low-hanging fruit. And then just pull it out and finish it, and you'll get that sense of accomplishment that will help motivate you to either start something new or finish something else. And I'll also show you the fabric for the bindings. I had this much left. Not very much at all.
Janice said she started making for Christmas this past weekend.
Oh, nice.
You know, it's live, folks. We got a burglar alarm going off in Springfield, Missouri at our store, and the police are there searching the store right now. So, how much fun can you have? It's not me baking chicken this time.
Interesting. They're inside?
It's all new inside. Janet said that she had several that just need to be bound. Minky on the back makes it a challenge. Those are challenging, yeah. Oh, thanks, Ruth. You know, life of a business owner, you never know what's going to happen.
Apparently it wasn't them calling to let me know.
Yeah, it wasn't the bobbin chicken police. It was the actual police. You know, what can you do?
Well, you know. Alarm systems are good to have.
They are.
You just never know.
That is true.
Appreciate you guys in blue going and checking.
Yes. Oh, that's coming out really nice.
I know. Ready for quilting. I'm going to show you the background fabric, or the backing, not background. I was really unsure about this border, but I think I like it. You gotta switch to the camera, buddy. Or did you?
Oh, y'all, Willikers. So, I'm sorry, I was reading everybody's messages. Janet said, pretty brazen to break in while it's still light outside. Well, you know, and I don't know.
We've had some interesting experiences.
You never know, right? Sorry, guys, I switched to apologize.
I'm over here
Sorry.
ironing, talking.
They're on me, and they already got there. They need to move the camera. We're not seeing me. I'm still on the machine, so I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's just ironing. I mean, how exciting is that? This is exciting.
It's really flattening it out, though. So
yeah,
that's really cool. So now we can hold it up.
Okay.
You might.
I think it turned out pretty fabulous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Now let's just move it and put it on the table. Okay. There it is, all finished, and I was uncertain about the dark border, but I think the dark border works. And then binding is this little bit darker brown. And I picked out backing. This is what I have out of my stash. Using something out of my stash.
Oh yeah, sticking with the motto that you've been this particular sewing year.
Yes.
To use some stash.
And this is my spool grabber. Is what I was thinking for quilting thread. And it's a color called Wisteria from Glide. And I have this little tossed pumpkin pattern. I'll hold it up a little closer. This is called Wisteria from Glide, and I think it will go really well.
I'm going to post a link again for all of you watching from elsewhere.
It's 2 pages. I mean, that's the pattern.
Anna said, I like the dark border.
Yeah, I was unsure. But, you know, I had picked it out in the shop because we have kits for this. So I picked out fabrics in the shop and I was like, well, I don't know. After I got home and I'm looking at how kind of lower volume these are, but I think the border works. And I like the purple. I think it'll look good. It'll look good on the background.
Yeah, so they were saying they love the color of the threads. The dark border brings out the stars, Janet said. Kathy was saying that brown border really makes the pumpkins pop.
It does.
It's pretty cool.
It does finish it a little bit. Yeah. So I was uncertain about it. So you never know. I mean, you know. Okay. Color of the month would also work. We have two.
They would, right?
The colors of the month would also work on this, but I'm going purple because I like purple. Two colors of the month, one variegated, one not. This is color number 2130. This is butter. It's beautiful sunshine yellow. And the second one is color 3920, and it is a variegated, and it is called Golden Glow. Very pretty.
You want either of those? Definitely say make it mine.
15% off for the show. If you're in the club, it's 20% off. If you're not in the club, you get this and you want to join, it's $20. Send us a DM or comment here and let us know, and we'll get you signed up. So, I don't remember where we got these. Our giveaway this week is a set of bandanas. They are cute. I want to say it was Brother. Was it Brother? Or was it Bernina?
I don't remember.
But they are super cute. You could make a pillow out of these. Or cut them up and make something else. But they're ombre. And we have a blue and yellow and a red and yellow and green. So, oh look, they almost look like they go together. Sort of. So we just need a winner for that.
Those are pretty cool, aren't they?
And I will figure out, so they're pretty. So I thought I would just share those with you. We got them at one of the universities, whether it was Brother or Bernina, I don't remember.
Karen Brown.
Karen.
Congratulations.
Karen, if you have not shopped with us before, please go to Quilters or Quilters HQ or Facebook page and direct message us with your information so that we can get these in the mail to you. And then when you make something out of them, please send us a picture. Okay, and that's us for the show. I will try to figure out something for us to do next week. So be sure and join us. Are we here? We are here. And as always, check your thread path, oil your hook, and change your needle.
Yeah. And have a fantastic sewing week.
Have a fantastic sewing week. Try this project. It was pretty easy.
Enjoy your week.